we have our product, Build Love, has the ability of empowering our community, and we've learned that we can empower other people to want to build love in the community. So I think that's the major prize here. Not only are we providing this incredible gift for this family, but we're also changing our community. We're allowing people to have something they can align with and look at things a little bit differently.
I'm Derek Wu with Collaborative Construction.
I'm Trevor Anderson with Collaborative Construction.
I'm Brandon Fuchs with Superior. So last year, the Kennedy family was the recipient for last year's project, had reached out to both of our companies to receive a quote for a renovation project. I personally just felt something when I was inside the home. They were going to receive a little bit of money from Kinsman, but not necessarily enough to complete the project. And they lived in a home that was a slab on grade house with concrete walls, so it was extremely complex renovation.
Yeah, Vienna.
Yeah,
She suffers from a major muscular disorder that restricts a lot of her leg movements. So she actually has a walker where she, when it's turned on an angle, it is quite difficult to maneuver through certain doorways. So what we did with the previous project was increase all the doorways, reduce the amount of doorways, and change up the style of door. And that in itself has allowed her to basically enter every door in the entire house, independently.
And then we decided to do it again this year. Our team increased to almost 18 or more people, and now we have the ability to complete this renovation project on an even larger scale. So this year we took applications.
I think for us, Brandon actually reached out to our team after he had gone to the quote. He reached out to us and said, hey, I heard you guys were the other contractors that looked at the house. Is there some way that we can provide this to the family at no cost to them? Obviously we could both sense that it was going to stretch them really thin. They weren't sure if they were even going to be able to do all of the renovation, or they wanted to try to do parts of it themselves. And so when Brandon reached out to us and said, how do we make this happen? How do we give this gift to them? A few phone calls to our trades in the community that we're involved with, it didn't take long. We literally had the bathroom covered in a few, 30 minutes, and a couple days later we had the whole house covered. So it really was a testament to the community coming together, the trades and the entrepreneurs and all the volunteers that we work with. Really made our jobs a lot easier, and we were able to provide this gift.
And we went in there not knowing what to expect as an everyday client requesting for a bathroom renovation. And when we went in there, we also got a sense of, this is a family that deserves a lot more. And when Brandon called, we were all hands on deck.
It's a pretty big testament for the Regina community and all the entrepreneurs, trades, volunteers coming together. We're not in the best of economic times, especially in the construction industry in Regina. So to see all of these trades and companies and entrepreneurs and volunteers all stepping up to, want to help out and give back to the community, it's pretty incredible. It's so amazing to see the community come together and really support this initiative, and it's really humbling.
One of the most rewarding things that we hear today from the Kennedys is hearing how Vienna is able to grow more independently on her own. She's able to do the laundry, cook, bake, bathe herself, go to the washroom, things that before were very dependent on her family. And so now to hear stories about that independence and how she's able to grow on her own is probably the most rewarding aspect of it.
I think to me, a caring hero is somebody who has compassion for others, and through that giving, they also grow themselves.